Hey guys, I have two viewers now, so let me know if you can hear me. Hey guys, where do I hear myself? Hi RV. Okay. So yeah, I thought I had to cancel my live stream earlier. So yeah, I thought I had to cancel my live stream. It's so weird because I'm live streaming on my phone and I can hear myself. Before I don't hear myself, but now I hear myself. It's so weird. Maybe I did something wrong. Hi Israel, it's morning here in the Philippines. So it's evening in Brazil right now. Yes, we can hear you. Hi RV. Thanks for always showing up on my live stream. I really thought I had to cancel my live stream earlier because though I already know that there's a typhoon, but it's up north. So I thought it won't affect our weather here in Cebu. But yeah, it's when I woke up, it's kind of rainy and right now it's very gloomy. It's very cloudy, but I don't think it would like rain again. I know. It's so weird. I really think I did something wrong with I was kind of like in a rush because I was getting all my laundry because they're now dry. So I when I came back in my room, it's already 8:45, so I have to rush and everything. So I don't know if what did I press that I can hear myself while live streaming. It's so weird because it's delayed. I don't know what did I do. But yeah, we're already 80 now, so I just need to start. Wait, I just have to adjust my tripod or whatever it is. Well, maybe this is locked. Where is this? I hear much better. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Israel, for I don't know if that's super chat or super thanks. Thank you. You're always sending me those during my live stream. Anyway, I just want to thank Brendan Pose if I read her channel handle right. Brendan Pose for donating some amount of money for the Northern Quake victims. Yeah, so I already handed it to like our church organization and they already sent their donations. It's kind of hot. Maybe it's gonna rain or because I was just rushing earlier. Yes, I already sent it to the church organization. Thank you so much, Brendan Pose. That means a lot. And I'm pretty sure all the quake victims are very thankful for your help. So, yeah, thank you. So, I'm going to start now. Oh, so it's 5. My viewers are, it's 20 earlier, but now it's 5. It's hot here too. It's still early in the morning. It's very gloomy, Israel. So I don't know why it's very hot. Maybe because I'm nervous or because I'm in a rush earlier. Or maybe it's gonna rain later. But maybe it's gonna rain because it's cloudy. Very gloomy. Okay. Maybe since we're 10, I'm just gonna start. So our topic for today is like, when are you gonna like move to the city, or when are you gonna moving to the city? Story. I think I have colds or what, because yesterday after my like shift and after the executive meeting, I don't know, when I went home, it's kind of I sneezed a lot. And this morning when I woke up, I really had a very painful throat, and I don't know, maybe because it's flu season here in the Philippines right now. Everyone's like getting sick because it's usually like that when it's the rainy season here. Yeah, typhoon season. Okay, since we're 10, we're gonna start. So, are you, who among you here is like considering moving here in the Philippines? And have you figured out whether you want to move to a city or a province here in the Philippines? Let me know in the chat if there are people who are, or there are some of you guys over there who's planning to um, move here to the Philippines. And if, yeah, decided already or not. Actually, I think, yeah, I created a video like um the discussing the advantages and disadvantages of moving in the city and also in the countryside or province here in the Philippines. So yeah, but this one, it's like discussing all of the like reasons why you need to move to a big city, or you have to consider to move to a big city. Israel. I live in the hot part of Brazil. Oh, but you don't experience snow there, Israel. I don't know. I'm not very good with like things like that, knowing geography, the weather of countries. I think my voice sounds like different. I don't know. Is Karkar considered a big city? I don't know if like it's like a big city, but it's not like Cebu City. Cebu City is a different kind of beast. Yeah, but yeah, it's a city. Karkar is a city. It's just that that city has smaller roads and a lot, and like the volume of the vehicles, and it's very, traffic congestion is just insane for me. I pass by Karkar City whenever I go back to my province. I also know someone who's from Karkar City. Yeah, but they have their own car, so I don't know if they experience like being bored in a on a bus, riding on a bus. Well, the traffic congestion in Karkar City is insane. Yeah, I don't think it's not like Cebu City, but like the city center is kind of big, and it has a lot of like establishments, but the traffic is just unbearable in the city center. But um going southern part, it's not that big of a deal maybe. Yeah. RV, yes, I am planning to move to the Philippines, especially the province side, within 10 years of time. Why do you want to go to the or move to the province side, RV? Hopefully, it won't rain. Israel, province, can always visit the cities, have plenty of Filipino time, and no significant health issues. The Philippines in general is like our late spring. Actually, you really can, what's this? You really can move like in a province, like 2 to 3 hours from the city. There are like provinces already or like little towns, and then you can easily like travel to the city like that. That's why I think moving here in Cebu is kind of like a smart move maybe, because in this city, here in Cebu City, if you live in Cebu City, you can still go to the beaches on the weekends, like 2 hours, 3 hours away from the city, 3 hour drive. So it's not very like far, and you can go back in the afternoon or at night, something like that. So if you want to go hiking on the mountains, you can still do that, because Cebu City itself has mountains. Like they are like is it trail? I don't know if that's trail, something like that. Here in in Cebu City itself. So it's not very hard to like travel and go around places here. If you want to go to the beach, if you want to go mountain hiking, something like that. It's just near Cebu City. Visiting in 2 months in retirement there, December 2026. Yes, Israel. Hopefully you'd like it here when you visit. I think you're gonna go here November, if I'm not mistaken, or December. Yeah, December. It's gonna be Christmas season here in the Philippines. Yeah, everything's like feeling like it's Christmas already, because there are a lot of Christmas decorations now. And when you go to department stores, there's a lot already. Like there are celebrations, and I like fairy lights or Christmas lights. Sally Carino. Hi, Brain. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want me to take, well, I don't know. RV, because living in the province life peaceful, yeah. I agree with you. As a province girly, I'd always love the province. If the province only has like a lot of jobs, like they offer a lot of jobs, then I'd stay in the province. Though in my hometown, I've already noticed that there are a lot of like establishments like that, cafes. So there are a lot here. I know in my province, so more people now are not like coming here, because back then when I was a child, when everyone comes here in the city to work, but now it's not like that anymore. I've had my like elementary classmates, high school classmates who are just there like doing business, and others are um like working in establishments in my hometown. Yeah, so it's not like the past years where everyone comes here in the city. Brandon, I'm a country boy here in the US. I'd want to be in the province as well. Being out in the sticks is my favorite. Yeah, me too. I'd always love the countryside. I never want to like live in a big city, but here I am in Cebu City. Anyway, you're definitely Asian. No offense if I offend you. Why would I be offended if you say I'm Asian when I'm really Asian? Lord, please don't rain yet. Don't make it rain yet. Because I haven't started with my discussions. I have here 11, I think. So don't rain. You're definitely Asian. No offense if I offend you. Why, I don't understand. Why would I be offended? I'm Asian and I'm proud of it. Or maybe people, why is that? Can you like explain it to me? I won't be offended if someone would say you're a Filipino, because I am a Filipina and I'm proud of it. Okay, let's start na lang, because 9 minutes already and we haven't started yet. So if you are someone who's still unsure whether you should retire to the city, or why would you consider retiring to the city, in the city, so here maybe in some other time or in some other live stream I will be like discussing why would you like consider retiring in the province. Yes, maybe if I'll be having another like YouTube achievement, because this time I'm having my live stream, because I've mentioned, I think, several times in some of my videos or live streams that October is my birth month. So this is my little gift to you people over there. Yes, it's my birth month, and I've promised it, like I've promised you guys that it's my little gift to use. I'm having a special live stream, so maybe some other time I'll have another little achievement on my YouTube journey. So maybe we'll have another like topic to discuss, like what are the advantages or like cultural realities when you retire in like the countryside of the Philippines. Pedro Rodriguez. Hello, dear. What's the topic? Hi, Pedro. Thank you for watching. So, our topic for today is, when should you consider moving to a city here in the Philippines? So, first, um, you have to move to a city if you have a health condition, because first, cities have more like private hospitals and other healthcare facilities. Yes, in the province, like in my hometown, we don't have a hospital in our town. The hospital is located in the next town, like an hour away. Yeah, but when you're in an ambulance, it's not an hour away because they're kind of fast, but it's an hour away. And then the facilities is just poor because it's like a district hospital funded by the government. And then and the another hospital is located like three towns, or yeah, and it's like a 2 hour ride maybe. So if you have like a health condition, you might need to um move to a city with more private hospitals. And also in this city, I know in the province we don't have like diagnostic center, is that called, or like where you have like laboratories, something like that. So if we only have x-ray and cbc. It's like when they get blood from you, something like when they draw. So it's something like that. We don't have a lot of, when you need like some laboratories, you have to go to the city. So if you're someone who has a health condition, it's very important that like there are more specialists in diagnostics center that are more reliable. So you might consider moving to the city instead of the province. Pedro Rodriguez, no city for me. Okay, I also do understand your preference, Pedro, because like I said, I'm someone who loves the province. So, what part of the country are you from? I'm from Cebu. Right now, I'm in Cebu City because I'm working, but I'm not. I'm from the like province, the southernmost municipality in the Philippines. Yes. So next, more emergency response and ambulance services are like more reliable. So there are more ambulance um here in the city compared to the province, because in the province you only have like ambulance from the government, and sometimes they're not a lot depending on what your like government officials are prioritizing. In my hometown, we have a lot of ambulance. I think we have, I don't know, maybe three or four, because our municipal mayor, our town mayor, is prioritizing having a lot of ambulance. That's why I guess I'll have to visit Cebu. When are you gonna visit, Pedro? Peter Morgan Force. Greetings from Tagbilaran, Bohol. Hi, Peter Morgan. So I read that you're gonna be um surprising your girlfriend. So how was it? Did you surprise him already? I don't know how to read this one. Cute D or cutie D underscore official. What's the brand of your mic? Uh, it's TNW. Wait, I don't have the. I bought it. I bought it from TikTok. I forgot the like model of the microphone, but it's TNW. It's I think 1,000 pesos. It looks like this for your reference. Restoration Carpenter. Hi, thank you for watching. I have a Filipino question. So, what's your question, Restoration Carpenter? Carpenter. Pedro Rodriguez, when you're ready. Peter Morgan for 720, turning up later morning. Israel Bryson. I am the opposite. I have to visit longevity docs once a year in the US for advanced labs. And what's RXS? I usually see this or notice this in prescription, not available in the Philippines, but I will see family then too. Cute D, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for watching, Cute D. Restoration Carpenter. How do Filipino treat you? Your dogs? Wow, there are a lot of like animal lovers here in the Philippines, and even there are a lot of malls here in the Philippines and other establishments that are pet friendly already, as long as your pet is wearing like a diaper, like family, of course. But it really depends because there are also like cruel people when it comes to animals. But yeah, like family, of course. I also love. Actually, we have dogs and cats in the house, but as I grow older, I've realized that I don't want to have pets anymore. Whenever they die, I don't want to have pets because it always breaks my heart when they die. I started having pets when I was in second grade. That's probably when I was 7 years old. I kind of saw a kitten that was like thrown near our house, and then I adopted her. I don't know if it's adopted. Yeah, and then they always die first, and it breaks my heart every time they die. And I don't think I want to deal with that because they always die first. I don't want to die first, but yeah, it breaks my heart to like lose pets. So I don't want to have pets anymore. It's weird, but yeah. So next, we're done with ambulance. So living in a city is much more ideal for you if you require like regular checkups and you have maintenance medications because cities have more like bigger pharmacies compared um to a province, and the pharmacies have like more choices or options for your medicine, something like that. In the province it's not like that. In some um in the province there are pharmacies, but the ones who will attend to you are not pharmacists or like registered. Yeah, so it's much safer to, it's so hot, sorry, it's much safer to um buy your medicine from like a bigger pharmacy with registered pharmacists. Yes. Okay. So you don't have any questions, guys. So I'll continue. So number two, you need to consider you need to consider moving to the city if you're someone who wants to like live near big malls and department stores. Yes, because cities like Cebu City is dotted with a lot of like malls, name it. SM, Robinsons, Ayala, we have it all here in Cebu City. But when you travel southern or northern, then in provinces, they don't have malls. Though some provinces have malls already, especially the ones like are visited by tourists a lot, like here in Cebu. Oslo is like frequented by a lot of international tourists, something like that. So they kind of start building. They have a, I don't know if it's called a department store, but something like that. But it's not every like town or municipality. Ha- Peter Morgan for 720. How easy is it for a foreigner to get a driving license in the Philippines? I'm from the UK. Sorry, Peter, but I don't have any idea on like getting driver's license here in the Philippines. So I can't help you with that because I myself don't know how to drive. I'm someone who panics easily, so I don't trust myself. So I don't know anything about it or any like driving license, driver's license. So I can't help you with that. I won't be able to answer your question. So next, when you're in the city, you have easy access for like groceries, appliances if you need one, a new one, clothing and entertainment. So yeah, in the province there's not a lot of like stores that sell appliances. Yeah, but you can always buy through like an e-commerce like through Shopee, TikTok. But the problem is when it's shipped to your place, maybe it's gonna be damaged, and it's better to buy like when you see the item. Oh my god, I'm quite sad because I really think it's gonna rain because it's getting darker. But and we're on our second like thing you need to consider. And number three, in provinces, yeah, as I've said, like the options are limited, so you don't have a lot of like brands or the appliances that you can choose from. So most of us travel to the nearest city to purchase. Um Jake Jaco Jaco Block 7889. Hi, thank you for watching. And permaculture fruit trees. What's that? I don't know what's that. John Lincecum. Hi, John. So you're back in the US now. Then now is the best size city for me and not too far from Cebu. Yeah. So there are cities like it's not too far from cities. Okay, third like thing that you have to consider moving to the city is if you rely on your pension. So cities have more like accessible banks and ATMs. So managing your pension funds is easier. Like in my hometown, we don't have though we already have one. Like we have BDO in my hometown. But it's just like last year or last 2024. Yes, it's very still new. We only have a rural bank, and yeah, you might have trouble. And there are like hometowns that still doesn't have not hometown, municipalities or towns that doesn't have a bank. So you might like encounter difficulties when managing your pension funds. And another thing is that you can find a lot of international banks here in the city and a lot of exchange what's that currency exchange offices, unlike here, unlike in provinces where you really have a hard time finding one. And also digital banking and online transactions are like more stable in the cities. Yeah, digital banking is kind of becoming popular here in the Philippines too. John Linsicum, hello everyone. I just got here after watching the newest video. Yeah, thanks for watching my newest video. Yeah, you might want to watch my newest video, guys. So check it out. Jaco Black. Gotta find a water. Buffalo rancher girl permaculture is just growing fruit trees a certain way depending on location. I'm in Texas, so it's desert perm, desert permaculture. Okay, I might check it out on the internet later because I don't know what's that. Okay, fourth one. I think I'm going fast because I really think it's gonna rain. So if you want more amenities, like the cities offering modern amenities like gym, because in provinces we don't have gyms or fitness clubs. Yes. So here you have a lot of gyms. In the province, maybe you can just do home workout because we don't have gyms. And cinemas, if you're someone who loves watching movies in cinemas, in theaters, something like that. So it's much. Um, you better like live in the city. And there are also a lot of co-working spaces here in the city. So if you're still working kind of like that, so there are co-working spaces available. In provinces, you don't have that. And high-end salons. If you're someone who likes, but I don't know, are guys going to salons often? Hello, everyone. I, John. Yes, I'm back in the USA, but hoping to come back next month already to marry the Filipino woman I met. Oh, congratulations, John. Usually, was it easy finding a Filipino, John? Jaco Black. I, I already read this one. Jujube. I don't know what's that. Trees. Moringa. Yeah, we have moringa here. Papaya, tamarind. Yeah. They also have those here. RV. Yes, I agree that digital banking and service is a boon to everyone. We have to pay bills offline. It will take more time. RV. Previously. What does that mean? Next. Better if you're in the city, so there's better access to utilities and public services like stable electricity and water supply, because there are like municipalities here in the Philippines where it's there's gonna be an a power outage like 4 days, for how many, like several days. So it would be like a challenge for all of you guys, especially for those who can't live without air conditioner. But you can also have like solar powered appliance. Sorry, the dogs are barking because the place where I live right now here in the city, there are dogs. They're barking because there is a vehicle that just got inside the compound and they're barking it. Yeah, what's the thing? Yeah, so in other places here in the Philippines, like remote places, there would be like a power outage and it lasts for a lot of days. Wait, what's that? As if Raman1232, hair beautiful. You think my hair is beautiful? I don't think so. RV, it means it is more advantages that now than 20 years before. Yeah, I agree with you. You used to have jackfruit and durian, but 2 months of 120% heat. What's that? Kills everything not in the shade. Hi, Kabir Simashimi. Thanks for watching. Like then said hi everyone. Hi everyone. I ran into two scammer women online before getting there, and probably three or so there in person, but figured out before meeting them in person. So I literally didn't get scammed by any. Good thing, John. Israel. True, I have adapted to province life already here. The a power walker and have a digital projector. Living at altitude 25 Celsius, typical high temp. You are right. Must have solar backup. Yeah, but it's kind of expensive. Like most people who have solar like backups here or panels here in the Philippines are kind of like the ones who have extra money for that. Hi, I'm Kay, best from Nigeria. Hi, Kabir, same or Kay. I was asked for 5,000 pesos before having you know what with her. I refused to pay her and left. Okay. So if we enjoy convenience and modern living, so city life is like much more dependable or it will provide that. Um yes. So next, number 5, if you're someone who enjoys a lot of parties, doing a lot of parties and nightlife, then the city, no clear live. Let me know if it's not clear or you don't see me or what. Maybe because the internet reception is messing up because it's really kind of really looks like it's gonna rain. So number 5, if you enjoy parties, it is clear now. Oh, sorry, Bia, because it's kind of windy now. It's really I'm thinking it's really gonna rain before I even finish discussing all of these things here. If you enjoy parties and nightlife, so if you're someone who enjoys parties, like doing nightlife, so the city is for you because cities have more clubs, bars if you love club hopping, bar hopping. So yeah, and there are like a lot of live music venues. It's open almost every night. And is it raining? It's is it raining? I can see. So when you're in the city and you love night parties and doing social and socializing, then I think city is the best option for you because my hometown or like provinces don't have bars and clubs. So yeah, it's very limited. We only have like wait, it is clear now. Yeah, it's really gonna rain. Hi Asif, yeah, thank you for watching. I have found a genuine, honest, humble Filipino who's 21 and no children. We talk every day. Good for you, John. Next, if you're particular about food and restaurants, so cities offer more international cuisine like Japanese, Italian, American, Korean, and Indian. So, yeah, if you're someone who can't like live with Filipino food or you don't like Filipino food, then there are more restaurants in the city that offer a lot of like cuisine compared to the province. So it's a much better choice if you're someone who wants to like try other like cuisine every now and then. And also supermarkets sell imported goods and premium ingredients like if you want to have steak, salmon, or like different kinds of cheese. So the city is for you because they offer more like food variations or food options. Where are you from? I'm from Cebu. Thanks for joining us here in my live stream. So yeah, if you're in provinces, wet markets may have like kanang may have beef, but it's very rare because it's more pricey and Filipinos would prefer pork over beef because it's pricey. And yeah, imported goods are kind of limited in provinces. So next, I'm getting I think I'm doing it fast. If you want to live closer to airports because you go on vacation, family travels or visits abroad, or like you travel for business, then you must need to live closer to the airport. And yeah, cities are closer to the airports. Unlike provinces, you have to travel like several hours. Mm, John, healthcare is probably the most important thing to look into. I'm a disabled veteran, so the VA hospital is in Manila. You might be moving to Manila, John. Is that the case? Hi, Joseph Louise or Louis. How do I? Thank you for joining my live stream today. Hello, nice to be here. What are the best months to visit the Philippines? I think if you want to visit the Philippines because you want to travel, you want to visit a lot of places, it's best to come here like on the during summer, like April, March, April, because it's not gonna be like like September, October. It's typhoon season here. There's I really want people to travel here like during the Yuletide season like, in December because Christmas is kind of different here. But yeah, if you want to go a lot of places, travel near someone adventurous, then the summer is the best time to come here to the Philippines. Okay, so number eight, if you have children and want a better educational system, so the city is for you. Cities have more schools, both public and private, and they have better facilities compared more colleges and universities offered a wider range of degree programs. Yes, there are other tertiary schools in like provinces or towns, but their degree programs are very limited. Like it's mostly like education or Bachelor of Science in elementary education. It's something like because most there are a lot of Filipinos would take education, become a teacher, something like that. So that's the ones that they offer in tertiary schools available in towns. And yeah, if you want your children to study in an international school or specialized institutions, then the city has it for you. In my hometown, I think we only have two private schools, and it's like until high school. They just offer like until high school, no tertiary. So that's why we need to go to the city to study. Next, number nine, internet reception. So it's the internet reception here in the city is much stronger and reliable or stable compared to the provinces. And we have access to fiber and high speed plans from multiple providers. You can choose different providers, unlike you can see it's so windy. Unlike in the province, it's very limited and the internet connection is very slow. And there are places that doesn't have internet connection. So if you're someone who can't go offline because you need to be online for business and other things, then the city is the best for you. Is my life still clear now? Because it's very windy. And it's very crucial, yeah, as I've mentioned earlier, that if you work remotely or you have a business online or do video calls regularly, then you need to have a strong internet connection or reception. So not the Philippines, the city is a much better choice for you. So number 10, more housing alternatives. So we know that you can't own a land here or property here in the Philippines, so foreigners tend to go to cities because the cities offer like more housing options like condominiums, apartments, serviced residences. It's easier to find housing options that fit your lifestyle and budget compared to the in the provinces. And more what's this more properties here in the city or residential properties in the city provide like come with the security, maintenance, and accessibility. What's this? Perks, yes, compared to in towns we don't have what's that we don't have condominiums, so can't have condominiums in town. So yeah, maybe you can rent a house, but I don't know the arrangement for that. And there's not a lot of house for rent in provinces. Maybe just Airbnb, something like that, because of like we have a lot of international travelers here in the Philippines. So number 11, last one. I wait. I'm gonna be a better king than Thailand. What's that? Jamin Jadoa or Hamin Hadoa? What's that? I don't. Aiming to create a better country than his as well. I don't understand what you're talking about. So the last one for me is if you want to go cashless. So if you want to go cashless, you have to move here in the city because more city establishments widely accept cards, Gcash, or like it's like e-wallet, Gcash, PayMaya, and online banking. In the provinces, the establishments there, the stores, sari stores, they don't accept card payments. So you need to have cash. And there are many restaurants here in the city, ride hailing apps if you want to ride, and supermarkets naturally are more here in the city, and also they're digital friendly. So you don't have cash. Is this alive? Yes, Walt. Hi, Walt. Thank you for joining my live stream, but I'm almost done with my discussions here and my topic. Yeah, so as I've mentioned, in most provinces, it's still like cash based. Restaurants, gas stations, you really need to have cash. And you don't find a lot of currency exchange like offices in the province. So it's gonna be like difficult for you. If you wanna go cashless, you have to be here in the city, or you have to live somewhere near the city. Hi, ma'am. Hi, what? It's is my live still clear? It's very windy. Yeah, so that's all I've got on this live stream. I. Do you have questions, guys, or do you want to ask me about something? Do it now on the super chat, not super chat, on the live chat. Are there? Yes, well, there's still a lot of aftershocks. Yes, it's not. It's much more maybe in up in the north because that's where the kanang epicenter. But yeah, yesterday, well, I was in the office. We experienced one, and it's kinda maybe a little bit strong because we felt it. My office is kind of located on the third floor of the building, and we really felt it. Yeah, so there are still a lot of like aftershocks. Israel, yes. RV, why in the province the sari store is not changed to cashless, even though the internet connection was there? I don't know, RV, because maybe you have to buy the, I don't know if, how do you call that machine where you gotta swipe your card, something like that. And I don't think sari stores are just very small, RV. So I don't think they're willing to do the investment to buy that machine or whatever where you swipe your card. So that's why. But there are a lot of like there are stores now in the province they accept kanang Gcash or e-wallet because you just scan QR code or send it to one number, something like that. But with cards, they don't necessarily. And mostly the ones in the sari store RV are like oldies, like your grandmother or mother who doesn't know a lot about technology. So it kind of that's why they're not maybe open to doing that. And yeah, sorry, stores are just small. That's why. And there are like places with very slow internet connection even here in the city. Usually I yeah, when I go to some convenience store, it's very annoying because their internet connection is very slow. They can't process like when you pay bill, something like that. They can't process that because the internet connection is slow. That's why Jason dropping to say hello from Sydney, Australia. Hello, Jason. The winds are very strong now. Look at the leaves right there. I am new to your channel and I hit the like and subscribe. I do have a channel too. Hi Jason, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support on my channel and also for joining my live stream today. What? Your last video was good and things Filipinos are fearful for. It seems you put a lot of thought into the video. Thank you, Walt, for watching my recently uploaded video. I've always think about um my video contents for a long time. So yeah, I can write or I can have a lot of bullet points and think about it. Like I want to be fair and honest and transparent and raw. Yeah, so that's why. And I also like have talked a lot of Filipinas who also date foreigners. So I know some of them, some of their fears, something like that. So that's why. But yeah, thank you for watching, Walt. John, how was your visit? Oh, so you're asking John Lansicum. I think, yeah. How did you meet your Filipino? Yeah, so I don't know. Is John still there? Do you still have questions, guys? Well, it's not raining yet. Because if it's gonna rain, I'm gonna end this live stream and I'm gonna go back to my room and maybe I'm gonna wash some of my sheets and do other things. Maybe take a rest because yeah, I mentioned it already earlier in this live stream that I have um when I woke up my throat is very very painful. I thought I couldn't say a word, but yeah, here I am now speaking about a lot of things. Please, if you haven't checked out my newest video, check it out, guys. Wild, it was boots on the ground. Get out. What's the meaning of get out? I thought you told me what to get out when I'm out already. So it's for John. Okay, I think so. But also, there are a lot of very good video. Thank you, John, for watching. So, RV, please take care of your health and drink hot water and eat pepper. I am someone who's very health conscious. RV. It's just that I don't know because there are a lot of it's flu season here in the Philippines. Everyone is getting sick in the office. There are a lot of people who have cough, cold, something like that. So maybe, but I know I'll just recover. I'll just take some rest. Maybe drink a lot of water. It's flu season. It's like that whenever it's the rainy season here in yeah in the Philippines because early in the morning I usually go to the office at 5:45, 5:30 a.m. something like that. And when I wake up, it's raining already. Or in the afternoon, whenever I go back home, it's raining, something like that. So maybe that's why. And I'm just like walking because my office is just near. It's like walking distance around 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm always just walking back and when I go to the office and when I go back home. Her interview was by the Candid Filipina. Anyway, thank you, RV, for saying that. Get out means to John. Stop playing. Oh, not playing Walt. Wow, John. I met her at a bar in now North. Look at you, John. Yeah, I'm very happy for you, John. Yeah, but I wasn't able to meet you when you were here in Cebu City, John, because I was really, really, yeah, my schedule was kind of crazy. It's just that now that it's not crazy anymore. I'm just looking at the ribbon. Yeah, because I enjoy wearing ribbon because it looks so feminine. You still have questions, guys? But yeah, for those who are like planning to um moving here in the Philippines, when are you gonna do that? Like, do you have a time frame or timeline maybe? I'm hoping to come back in November. Oh, well, your message is retracted, but I've already read it. Me too. You said me too. So you're also visiting here. November until when, John? December? You should visit Cebu City sometime, John, when you come here in the Philippines and check it out here. Yeah, because we have night markets here because it's almost Christmas and Sinulog season, so we have night markets here. A lot of like food options. You should come and visit sometimes when you're here in Cebu, John. Visit Cebu City. John, the Philippines really fear. I can't answer that one, John. Actually, I've already discussed it that if you're that my I won't be like discussing about things like that. Maybe because of the thumbnail, but it's just so that you'll click the video. But I won't be discussing that one because I don't want to reduce Filipinos to a certain stereotype. Do Filipinos really fear the foreigner? I can't answer that, John, because I think it's kind of personal. So it may like differ. Some may be, some may not. I don't know. Wow. Okay, I will email you heart and we can have mga inasal. Just kidding, lol. Yeah, but I think you're going to Hinubaan, Negros, or Occidental, and I'm in Cebu, John. So yeah, we can't. But if you're gonna visit Cebu City, Walt, and I'm also like available. I also want to meet your Philippine. I don't know if it's she's not your girlfriend yet. 'Cause I also want to see my subscribers. I also want to see your partners and see how happy you are here. That it's not true that every Filipina is just a scammer here. By the way, I really enjoyed like my like maybe the second to the last upload, the five sure signs she's not scamming you, because most of the comments um reading the stories you shared, like how they are like married for 17 years now and they're still cooking for them, asking them after a day at work if they're okay, something like that. And I enjoyed that. It's raining now, guys, but it's still not um wet here in my area here because I'm under the shade of a tree. Wait, Mr. John, please be appropriate, sir. John, it would only be for the wedding. There's a lot of paperwork to get done. I did go to the Ayala Mall in Cebu while there. Oh, you went to Ayala. Ayala is just one ride away from my area. There's a lot of paperwork. I joke. This is done. I did go to Ayala. So how was Ayala, John? Or how is Cebu City? Do you think it's chaotic? I usually go to Ayala for my waxing sessions, or yeah, that's mostly the time I go there because I don't go out a lot. Well, she mentioned it vaguely in today's video. Yeah, but I kind of say that a lot of vloggers are like saying that Filipinas fear bananas, and I think they're kind of like taking it the topic. They're kind of taking the topic like a joke when there are more realistic things that Filipinos fear on cultural realities. Yeah, it's not that I mentioned it like because I want to discuss it. Yes, John, sir. My Filipino girlfriend definitely is not. I don't understand now. Excuse me. That's why I asked that. Cebu is a ton of traffic. Yeah. John, you didn't get homesick like I did. I am ready. I will do it. No, for my eyebrows. Eyebrows because I have very thick eyebrows. So now it's not yet because I went there like like a month, and not a month ago, a week ago. Look at that. That's why it's kind of perfect. The shape is perfect. But if it's not like wax, then it's not gonna look like that because it's very bushy, or there are a lot. Because yeah, I have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of hair. Look at that. So that's the purpose. Well, Filipinos are not disciplined. They don't follow traffic rules. I need to get out of Illinois, USA. Nice, perfect eye brown for a perfect lady. I don't think my eyebrows. Do you mean eyebrows? Is eyebrows? I don't know. I don't think it's. Now you can see all of my pimples. It's not brown, it's black. My eyebrows. I got a manicure and pedicure, and then I was a hotel manager the second day. So you were pampered, John. I also think I need to go to the salon because my hair is long. It's getting frizzy. I'm planning to color my hair even once in my life, and I think it's such a bold move, and I'm kind of afraid doing it because I haven't colored my hair, but I want to do experiments. But yeah, eyebrows. You're cutting out a lot. Maybe yeah, because the internet is not that strong and it's very windy. If you can see John, is it John? Yeah, I no, but it's kind of like they're little. It's drizzle. They're drizzle, but yeah, I'm just under the tree, so there's. Do you eat balot? Well, no, I haven't tried. Not every Filipino loves balot, and I'm one of those who don't eat balot. Yeah, but my friends do eat balot. I just don't want because it looks weird and I don't want to eat on chick. It's weird. I can't. It has hair. It's weird. Sorry. John, my hair was that long before I went to the Philippines. Yeah, but I like having a short hair, John, because it makes me feel like I'm comfortable. Problem with my hair, John, is when it's long and it's like wet because after I take a bath and when I go to the office, we don't blow drying our hair. I don't know anyone who blow dries their hair before going to the office. So mostly we go to the office, our hair is still wet. Uy, it's very windy. And my clothes are also gonna get wet, so I don't like it. It's very windy. I can see the wind. Yes, a good point to color here, especially red one. Red? Wait, I think. Hi there, Go India. Hi, thank you for watching my live stream. I think I might need to end my live stream now because it's raining and I need to go back to my room. If it's gonna rain harder, then I can't go back to my room. So, yeah, guys. I always air dried my hair to 1980s American heavy metal band type hair. My hair is auburn, a dark red. Enjoy your day. My hair is auburn, a dark red. Okay. I just don't think that having red hair would suit me. Enjoy your day. Yeah, because I'll be doing a lot of chores like washing sheets. So yeah, guys. It's so windy. I hope I can still do another live stream. And let me know what things you want me to talk about. You don't have any questions now, guys? I my mic is here. So you said that you are near Ayala Mall. Yeah, my workplace. It's just one ride away. Jeepney ride because I usually take jeepneys, something like that, so I can save money. Yes, John, it's like near. You can back then, like earlier this year, I usually like walk to Ayala. We do walking with my friend for like exercise. We just walk to Ayala. We walk to Ayala and then there's like do jogging. So and there are a lot of gyms walking around and then go back to my place here. My place is if you really can like do walking, you can walk to Ayala. Where are you from? Cebu. That's cool. John, I took a scooter to Liluan 4 times, I think. Also, you're not afraid driving here in the Philippines, John? Because I know someone who knows how to drive in the US, but he doesn't drive here because he thinks that Filipino drivers are crazy. Because he thinks that Filipino drivers want to die. Just yeah, we don't follow traffic rules. RV Ayala Mall is one of the largest malls in Asia. Am I correct? I sorry. I don't know if it's the largest because it's not very. I think it's SM Seaside. Yeah, it's SM Seaside. That's I think the biggest here in Cebu. SM Seaside, if I'm not mistaken. It's very big. I went there like maybe 3 times, just 3 times because I you have to walk and around and I'm tired. I and also um there's a lot of people whenever I go like there's a lot of people because it's on for an introvert like me. My social battery is easily drained. It makes me so tired. Yeah, but it's maybe you can relax and I don't know. There's the playground there, but it's very noisy because there are a lot of kids. I waited 5 days before I got a scooter. I was very busy though before that and didn't need one. Okay. You're busy here in the Philippines, John, but you enjoyed your visit here, John, for sure, because you found a Filipina to marry. After a week, the noise was a sensory overload. King. Yeah, but you go back here and you're gonna marry your Filipina, John. So if we can visit here in Cebu City again, and visit other places here. Cat lover K. Is it really easy to have a GF here in a GF in the Philippines? That depends on your intentions and your approach. cat lover. And also I think the best person that to answer your question is someone who has dated a Filipina too. But I think it's much easier if you're someone with good intentions. If you're really like looking for a girlfriend that you want to marry someday, but if you also want to like have hookups, I also think that's much easier. I'm willing to move to the Philippines, Filipino or not. I think need some. I think need handsome capital. To what's that? I don't understand. Or you're saying that you have to be handsome too? I don't know. It's, being handsome is not a requirement. I think it's what's inside you. It's your personality. It's how you treat her. It's how you treat people that matters. I had good intentions and decided to give out my smart SIM card phone number and Facebook account information. Okay, John. Yeah, so I really think if you're like looking for the right Filipina, because for the right Filipina, that's what matters. Your personality, your attitude, how you treat people, how you treat her. Because it's not just like how you treat her, like you'd be so kind to her, but you're very rude to other people. That's still a no no for her. We are observing, guys. Women are observing how you treat other people. Capital, no handsome capital mean enough money to deal with her and her family as per I got it wrong. Sorry. Language barrier. Hmm. I don't for me personally, Kat, I don't believe that you should be like supporting her entire family or her entire extended family. I don't think for me lang ha, I don't think that's something it doesn't sit right with me. So for me, it's just if it's much better if in the first like early stages of the relationship you have great boundaries already. But if you're happy or if you're that generous to provide everything for her, including her extended family, then that's your choice. That's your that's what you want to do. But just for me, I don't think because I don't want for me personally, I don't want my partner or my husband to feel like he is financially used. I don't think that's something right for me. And I don't want my family members to be like lazy, just relying on her and my husband. I don't want that. Maybe for other families, but in the early stages of the relationship, it's very important for you to like create boundaries. You would say, I'm willing to do this, but I'm not willing to do that. So if she walks away because you don't want to support her extended family, then maybe she just really wants your money or she just wants financial support from you. And do you want that? I don't know. That's how I got 8 to 10 in no time to accept my number or account. I got your point. Anyway, you're beautiful. I don't think that, but thank you, cat lover. John, I went to a resto bar and got on the dance floor, and there was literally 200 Filipinos and me, the only white guy. Lol. Moral of the story is it's up to me. Yes, cat lover. If you feel happy supporting her family every month, including her extended family, then okay, it's your choice. But if you're someone who doesn't want to support her entire family, or maybe you just want to help when there's like emergencies or important celebrations, then you just have to be like honest and transparent with her. during the early stage, because if she wants you to support all of them and you don't want to, then she's gonna walk away. You don't you don't have to like be forced to support the entire family. And you're the ones who's responsible for your finances. So you're the one who knows everything, if you can afford this or that, and if you're willing to do this or that. So yeah, the hideout in Danao. So that's where you went to, John. I don't know about Danao because I haven't visited Danao. Did I? No, I really haven't. So that's why I have no idea how Danao looks like. But I went to Luluan before and Carmen because before when I was still like in high school, because I was a campus journalist, and we usually have press conferences, like it's a contest for news writing, radio broadcasting, sports writing, a sports editorial, something like that. And we usually represent our school, so that's why we traveled north. We also traveled south. Yeah, and we enjoyed that a lot. That was those times were my like high school highlights. You should go when I have time, John, and when I have extra money, because my dream vlogging camera, because I want to have, because right now I'm only using my phone, and and I find it challenging sometimes because my battery, no, not my battery, my storage is running out, and it freaks me out because I can't take videos anymore. I have to delete like important things, something like that. Yes, so I'm planning to, and I also want to learn how to do Premiere Pro because I'm only using CapCut in editing my videos. Yeah, so I'm saving money for me. It's like Insta Ace Pro 2, something like that. Yeah, and it's kind of expensive for me. For me, it's kind of expensive. You should go. I stayed at the Merrick Beach. I stayed at the Merrick Beach Resort in Luyang, Barangay in Carmen, on the north side of the town. Mm-hmm. But you enjoyed your stay there, John? Sorry, I forgot to ask one thing about how taxation is different between cities and provinces in the Philippines. I don't know much about that, RV. I'm sorry, I can't answer that because I don't want to say things that I'm not very sure about and it's like wrong information. But maybe I can create a video for that. About that, I mean. I thought it's gonna rain hard, so I tried to be fast in discussing the topics that I want to discuss today in this live stream. Yes. The wind is kind of strong. I hope my live stream is still clear and you can still hear me loud and clear. Do you still have questions, guys? John, it was very nice there and was in the swimming pool when the first earthquake hit. Yeah, you're still here during the first earthquake because it's September 30, if I'm not mistaken. So you're here. Is it September 30? I can't. Yeah, because I'm here in the city that time. It was nighttime. I was supposed to kind of like go to sleep, and then It happened. I couldn't feel it under my feet, but there were 6 to 8 inch high waves in the pool suddenly. Okay. Yeah, it's yes at 9:59 p.m. Yeah, I remembered. I was kind of like going to sleep because I just finished doing some things, and then when I decided to go to sleep, the earthquake happened, and I have to run outside. Will you be staying like for a month, the holidays here in the Philippines, or not? I don't like my hair already because it's very freezy. Oi, the wind is very strong. You mentioned you pay for no, I don't pay for gas. You mentioned you pay for gas, etc. I don't pay gas because I don't have a vehicle. Israel. I only like take public hey pub. I only take public transport because I don't know how to drive and I easily panic and it's very it, cars are expensive. I don't have the monetary whatever. I as an example with cash, but what about regular bills? Is it Gcash? Can you specify what bills as an example? Like in the province, our water bill, we pay it in our like how do you call that? Mm, in our municipal, I forgot how do you call it. So we pay it in the like town center, something like that, Israel. For our electricity, there are like stores that process electricity bills. And also maybe I here in the city I don't know because we're just renting and when we pay the rent we also pay for the electricity for the water bill something like that, but from what I know you can I think pay it yeah online also, but for gas you can pay like cards something like if you're in the city, but if you're in the province you really need to have a lot of cash because it's cash based there. A carinderia like a small like store with food, they're like selling food, you need to have cash because it's cash based there. When you buy in a market, in a wet market, it's cash based, everything is cash based. It's Gcash. Yeah, we have G for me. I use Gcash before, not anymore. Not now. I don't use it anymore. I use GoTime. I don't know GoTime or GoTime. I don't know. It's like a digital bank where you can also save money and it earns interest. You can also have a dollar savings on that one, and you can pay bills because that's where I usually pay my bills. Trans transfer money, pay my like in for my pag-ibig. I don't know how to explain that one. I usually use um GoTime, not Gcash anymore. But there are other like GoTime, Gcash, PayMaya. There are a lot of digital banks and e-wallets here that you can use. I can only say as long as it takes to wrap up the paperwork in person to the courthouse wedding when I come again. Okay, John. Hopefully can visit here in this in Cebu City. Israel electric water rent. Ah, for rent it depends because there are like places here where you have to pay cash. In our case, we have to pay cash here, but there are also like places where you can just they just use GCash because the owner of the place is living in another area, so they just you just have to transfer your rent for like through GCash. Yeah, also electric and water. They're going online now in the city. But in the province is different. Is the currency exchange still around 58 pesos for a dollar? It really depends, John, because it changes. I don't know. The last time I checked, I can't remember when was it because I don't always check because I don't receive dollars, John. Maybe I checked it when Brandon Pose sent some donations for the earthquake victims. It's around 57.34 something. Yeah, as much as if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday, so Israel, last time I looked with Wise yesterday, it was, I fly into the airport in Cebu. In Mactan. Yeah, but it's not Cebu City, John. It's kind of far. What did you do in Ayala, John, when you went there? Where I don't usually go to Ayala because I'm lost. I'll be lost because yeah, like I've said, I don't go out that much, so I'm not familiar. I'm only familiar with the salon that I go to for this walt. Okay, for this walt, not for. No, I kind of love my eyebrows now because it looks perfect. But maybe next 2 weeks it's gonna get a lot here, so I need to have it like pulled again or waxed again. I was having 50-57 something when I was there. Yeah, yeah, I know. I think yeah, you really said, John. I just noticed how long your hair is. It's a little bit longer than mine was. Yeah, and I want to have short hair. I really love having short hair, like a bob, long bob, not very short, because my hair gets kind of frizzy, even if I use like treatment mask or conditioner. And my hair is not very, it's not straight, it's kind of wavy. And it's very, like, there are a lot. I think in my circle of friends, I have the thickest, or like not the thickest maybe, but I have a lot of hair, and it takes a lot of time to dry. Your like air dry your hair. Usually, I'm in the office before 6 a.m. and it's still not dry at 8 a.m. Something like that, and it gets into my clothes. It's wet. I don't like. Wait, the manager was shopping for the hotel. In Marik, I found a snow globe for the cook at the local bar here in my hometown in Illinois. Wow, I also love snow globes, John. I find them so cute and fascinating. I enjoy. I also like when I was in college, there's a like store where there are a lot of like cheap items where they sell cheap items, and they usually have snow globes, little, very little snow globes, and I used to collect that because I enjoy watching. I enjoy having like collecting snow globes. I bought a durian and some santol. Oh, so eat those. I don't How is durian and santol? Because I don't like santol. I don't like sour food or fruits. Very pretty hair. Oh, I don't think that I have a pretty hair, Rain, but yeah, thank you. It's black. Very black. My girlfriend's hair is shoulder length in a bob, I think. Yeah, I want to have a bob and maybe like do treatment because it's very here. I'm planning to really like kanang experiment on coloring my hair, but I'm afraid because I'm not very experimental with my looks, something like that. So I'm afraid it's not gonna look good. It's very thick and it takes a lot of time combing my hair. That's why I like having shorter hair. Yeah, but I have to have money for. I got it short. I think I forgot. And not me. I want to like a salon to have it short, but it's long again. The durian got moldy. Why? Did not eat it immediately. Oh, because you buy in a kuan, in a yala, in a supermarket, not in a like maybe it's not like fresh produce already. That's why. See, I have to be very fast in discussing the things that why you need to consider to move to a city because it was raining, but then the rain is gone right now. Yeah, but I also think that the first you also need if you decide if you want to go to the city or to move to a city here in the Philippines, I also think that you really need to consider your financial situation as well because you also need to know that living in the city is kind of expensive also. Yes, because you won't be able to own the property here, so you'll be but others when they marry a Filipina, they buy a property and then it's under their Filipina's wife, something like that. But if you don't want that, then you'll be renting and rent is not very it's kind of expensive here in the Philippines. Well, there are rooms like 7,000. Actually, I'm hunting for also a room because we're like we need to move out of the of our place of where we are here in this city where I am here in the city because yeah the owner or the landlord is gonna use the land for like private or personal, so we need to move out and we're looking for places and it's very expensive already. when when I first started renting in 2019, when I first got land a job, it's not that very expensive, but now you can't find a room at 5,000 pesos. And you guys, I know you guys like you want to live comfortably, air conditioner, so condo is a great choice for you, but it's also very expensive. Yeah, maybe rental. I'll have to do more research because I'm planning to create a content on like your expectations for your like expenses here in the city. So, aray, wait, I think I have a Korean won or Korean money. Or is this one, huh? Ah, yeah, it's 1,000 won. My boss, when he went to Korea one time, he gave this to us. What am I talking about earlier? I was planning to create a um I was planning to create a video of your like expectations when you live here. So maybe I'd include rent prices. Wait, I'll just have to fix my camera. I have to include like prices for rent, and I don't know because one time I think I asked someone who lives in a condo and he said their rent is around 30,000 pesos, or how much is that in dollars? $600, almost $600 maybe. Aray, $600. So yeah, it's not very. Actually, I live near a condominium here in the Philippines, just beside my the compound that I live here. So yeah, it's 600, around $600 for your rent, and then your food. I don't know if you're willing enough to go to a wet market here in the city, because me myself, I just can't. Do you hear siren of the ambulance, or don't? Or you don't? It's very loud. You know what? Here's a funny thing. When I was still in the province, when I was still younger, like when I was in high school. Wait, RV. Yes, your eyebrows and even skin color are perfect without dark circles, even though you're working long hours. Are you sure a lot of I don't have dark circles? I really have a lot because lately I've been sleeping like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. because yeah, I'm after work. I have to do something. I have to think of um topic that I want to discuss in my video, and then do bullet points for the things I needed to discuss, and then after that to do personal things. And then, excuse me, we're looking for like a place that we can rent through face we're looking in Facebook, on Facebook. Yeah, so I think I always sleep late. I really, really look tired. Maybe because of the camera of my phone camera. But I really, wait, my Korean, it's our boss pasalubong, not food, but money. Anyway, where am I? I have a lot of, look at that, dark circles, and my pimples are getting worse. I have, so yeah, no, look at that. Oh, look at that, RV. Your message got retracted, but I've already read it. So look at the dark circles. I forgot. What am I talking about? I don't know. It's kind of my finger is kind of painful. Why is this? Yeah, so I've already discussed that can be a little expensive, like around $600 if it's a condo, and if you're not willing to. Hey, hi Joshua, Gordon Senior. Thanks for joining my live stream. Actually, I am done discussing the main topic for today's live stream, like the things you need to consider, the things you might consider if you want to move here in the Philippines. Yes, I hear ambulance sound. Okay. Where am I now? Ah, the market. If you're not willing to go to a wet market, then you need to go to a supermarket. And then meat prices can be like high. You can save in wet markets, but I don't know if you're willing enough to go there. And in supermarkets, they have beef every day. So if you're someone who wants steak, something like that, then yeah, it's kind of expensive here. So it's not really like very cheap living here in the Philippines. It can be cheap if you'd settle with how like the locals live or the like our lifestyle. Like we rent a small room, very small room where we can just put some of our clothes, some of our personal stuff, and then the bed, and then that's it. CR, and just very small. But I don't think you want convenience, so yeah, you might be living. Anyway, I forgot this one. Anyway, if you're planning to go or travel here in the Philippines, or you want to speak specifically in Cebu, and you might want to rent an Airbnb, you can message there. You need to know that there are a lot of scammers too. In like, I've read one time this week, like he rented an Airbnb on an app here in the Philippines, and then he found out that it was just a scam. It was just a scam because the photos were just grabbed from another like host. And yeah, so I was shocked that you can get scammed even in like apps, Airbnb apps and booking.com, something like that. So if you want to travel here to the Philippines, in Cebu specifically, and then you're looking for Airbnb, you can always send me an email. I have my email in my channel. You can send me an email if you'd want to like asking for help, if where you can stay, because I've featured this is for free. I don't ask for anything. I don't ask for anything from the host. It's just that I want to help you guys. The place where I rented like a month ago or 2 months ago, I think 2 months ago, is very clean, and definitely it's not a scam because I've been there. So I can talk to the host and yeah, refer you to her. The problem with that is if you want to be in a city center, the problem is that they don't, the place or the condo does not, there's no nearby like places like no restaurant, something like that. So the only thing you can do is order online. But but it's really the first thing that impressed me. It's very very clean because I've been like renting Airbnb places because whenever we have our company Christmas party, we rent a place together with my friends. So we just prepare there, do our makeup, um, and it's near, so we won't. December is traffic can get really crazy. So yeah, we just rent a place nearby. We've been to like several Airbnbs, and it's annoying because it's dirty. It smells like cockroach, something like that. But that one, it really impressed me because it's very clean. I think I've also mentioned that in the video. So I can talk to the host for that. But yeah, that's the disadvantage. They don't have restaurants nearby, so you can order through um a like food delivery apps. And it's not near a main road, so there's not a lot of public transportation. But then the host included it in her like welcome letter. They included a phone number where you can get a taxi. And yeah, that's what I did when I when it's I need to go back home because I'm done renting. So I've just texted that number that I want to be picked up here in B residences. And so like a few minutes later a taxi arrived. So yeah, it's just that. And you can also book grab, something like that. That's just the disadvantage if you compare it to like renting or having an Airbnb in like city center. Because like in Fuente, there are a lot of condo, like Horizons 101. It's very near market, supermarkets, restaurants, something like that. So you don't have to order, you don't have to. But one thing, it's very peaceful there. That's why I appreciated that condo despite not being in a city center. Yes, you can message me for that if you want to come here and you want to avoid getting scammed. And also if you want car rental, I have a friend. I think I've also featured that in one of my videos. Like when we had our town fiesta, my aunt rented a car. It's a family business, my friend's family business. So I can also refer you to that, to her. She's a good friend of mine for years already. So, but they have it's not self drive. They have a driver to take care of to make sure that everything's um taken care of. Yeah, so if you need those to avoid getting scammed, you can always message me. I don't ask anything. I don't ask anything from them. I just want to help their business and also help you guys. I think they have with their car rental business. My aunt rented a Toyota Fortuner. They also have Innova. They also have van. Yeah, if you want to go like maybe or some other friends, like you're in a group, you can message me. You can message me through Buy Me a Coffee. You can also, because I also have a Buy Me a Coffee account. I forgot. Buy Me a Coffee, or you can email me. So I can message the condo host or my friend if you need anything like that. Wait, where am I now? I have a funny fun fact about me, but later I'll have to. I did not know that we'll have to extend until 10. I thought we're gonna finish very early because of the rain. I don't have to talk about because I did it fast. Wait, well, that was a nice apartment. How many pages was it? I don't know if I haven't asked the monthly rate for that, if you want monthly or weekly. But when I stayed there, I think I paid 1,700 per night. And I forgot that includes the cleaning fee. Yeah, and it's very very clean there, and you can also cook. I don't know if you want to cook, guys, but they have like pool, sauna. They have the like the building has sauna, pool, and gym. I just didn't want. I didn't just go to the pool that time because yeah, I had a headache, and also it's always raining that time. Yes, but yeah, it's very, very, very clean. It's a studio. So yeah, and I think the condo host also has other places where condo units available. So we can always like adjust. Maybe they have um, something in somewhere near like the city center. So yeah, that would also. I haven't asked her yet, but early, and it's very very, it's not noisy in there. That's one thing I have appreciated because you can really relax if you really want to. Dark circles, what's the How that was a nice apartment. How many pays? Yeah, I think I've paid when I went there. I can't remember. It's yeah, I think 1,700. That's around. My God, my math. I'm really not good doing math. 1,700 pesos. I don't know. Just convert it. 1,700. Wait, it's around 100. Not no no no. 40 $40. No lesser. 15, 30, maybe 30, something like that. $35 a night. I forgot if it includes the cleaning fee, but they have a cleaning fee. Yeah, but it's impressive because it's very clean. And they have complete utensils and they're also clean. And the room smells so nice. It doesn't smell like cockroach. That's one thing. How far are you from Liluan right now? I don't know. I I'm very bad like at estimating. So I don't know how far I am, John, but I think there if I'm gonna go to Liluan, I'll have to ride a maybe two rides to go to Robinson's Gallery. Yeah, because I when I went there once, I saw some buses heading to Liluan. Yeah, so I think maybe 1 hour away drive. Or I think or almost 2 hours maybe depending on the traffic because the traffic congestion in Mandawi is also crazy, especially right now that it's the rainy season and there's floods. That's one thing, like the disadvantage of living here in the city because there are a lot of floods. It's gonna flood when it rains. I don't know because maybe because of the bad drainage system here. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe like that, John. But it would be much faster if I like have Grab taxi, something like that. But it's gonna be expensive. Israel. A small apartment or house is perfect. Only immigrating initially with a NASA backpack. My son will ship the rest. Yeah, I've read a lot of things like that in Reddit on Reddit. Now, when they come here to the Philippines, they only bring like small in like not a lot of stuff, and then they just ship the things they have. And wow, it's so cool. Here's a fun fact I remembered when I was in the province back then when I was younger. So I think it's so funny, but I don't know. I can't even distinguish the sound or the sirens of the ambulance and the fire truck, because back then when I was younger, our town doesn't have a fire truck because we don't experience fire back then. Though there's like one time when it was summer and then there's like fire in the mountains. So we have fire truck now. My municipality has a fire truck, one fire truck. But then when I was like elementary, high school, we don't have fire truck and we only have ambulance. And the ambulance back then don't like we don't hear the sirens of the ambulance every day because there's um no, I don't think there's a lot of patients back then. So but when I first arrived here in the city, I really can't distinguish the sound or the sirens of the ambulance and the fire truck. But after like several months, I at first I thought they're just the same. But several months after, I realized that their sound or the siren of the ambulance and of the fire truck are really really different. And now without even seeing the ambulance or the fire truck, I know what's in there. And the first time I realized that the sound they produce are very different. I was really amazed because I never knew that there's a difference back then when I was younger because we don't have fire truck as I've mentioned in our municipality back then. So it's I really had a hard time distinguishing these things back then. Michael Evans 37592. Hi Michael, thanks for joining my live stream. Hi. Can you be my tour guide if I fly to Cebu? Hmm. Um. To be honest with you, I have a full time job, Michael. Weekdays from Monday to Friday. So I'm not pretty sure about that. But if you're gonna ask me where to go, like where to like stay, car rentals, I can help you with that. But with a tour guide, I really can't assure you that I can do that because I have a full time job. Yeah, on weekdays, and I have to earn money, so that's why. In the future, 1.7 is a good price. I think so, especially when it's very, very clean, John. It's a good price because I've been to Airbnbs much expensive than that, and it's dirty, and I really hated that. Like, if I can just, if I wasn't just like in a hurry, I wouldn't rent that place. I rented the place because it smells bad. For two people, for 1.7 is perfect, but the location because I will be going north to Liluan and Danao all the time. Yeah, but you can have car rentals maybe. As I've told you, I have a friend. But yeah, he said you have a scooter, so yeah. 1,700 is 30 US dollars. Oh, thank you for around 30. So, wow, you are farther than I thought you were. Yeah, I'm near Ayala, but not near Liluan. Sorry, I need to drop for personal work. Thank you so much, Miss Heart Secrets, for video. It was very useful and informative. Thank you, RV. Have a good day. Or if it's just gonna a good day. Have a good day too, RV. And I hope you enjoy the live stream and you found it valuable because that's always my goal. I want my videos to be of value. I've been saying that so many times. How How far from IT Park are you? I don't know how to read your name, Juggernaut or oh, it's raining now. How far from IT Park are you? 30 minutes, not 30. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I don't know how to estimate, but I'm gonna ride on a public jeepney or even the old jeepneys. It's like just one ride because there's a on the main road, there's a direct, I don't know how you say it in English, route or route to IT Park in near my place. So if I'm gonna go to IT Park, it's easy. It doesn't cost me a lot to. Yeah, so just one ride. Sometimes I go to IT Park, but I don't go, as I've said, I don't go out that much. Can you talk about feminism in the Philippines? I hear a lot of the young girls are starting to become feminists, and traditional Filipino women are looked down on and becoming more modern in the city. Yeah, there's some truth to that. Actually, Michael Evans, I wanna be honest with you. I was once a feminist back then in my early, like when I was still in high school and college, because I've seen like teachers who are also feminists, and I think they're amazing. But then now, when I got older, maybe at 25, when I was 25, I realized that oh, feminism is not at all positive. There are also like toxic feminism. I because I said, why are we hating man? Should we hate like the other gender, something like that. So yeah, I have an explanation for that. Who asked it? It's Michael. I have a video for that. I think it's my second uploaded video. Like very early last year, I uploaded a video about that. Why I'm not a feminist anymore. But before I was. I just want to be honest about it. Yeah, but there are a lot of um Filipinas now who are becoming feminist. Yeah, so but there are still a lot of traditional Filipinas. Hello everyone. Hi Darren Kai, Juggernaut. I go there next month. Oh, I'd hope you'll enjoy your visit here, Jogger. Said hi. Both pronunciations are okay, but I say root like brute. Darren Kai or Darren K 5167. Thank you for joining my live stream. New to your channel, watch a couple of videos. Very good content advice. Oh, thank you for that, Darren K. Thank you for supporting my channel and for watching my live stream. So you're going to IT Park. You're staying in IT Park, Juggernaut. Am I saying it right? Yeah, because there are a lot of condo in IT Park, and there are a lot of like facility amenities. There are a lot of foreigners too. So guys, I I hope you enjoy your visit here, Jugger Juggernaut. I think I might I have to wait, but it's not raining in here yet. But I think it's raining now, but it's not really visible or raining under the shade of the. I really thought I won't be able to do this live stream today because yeah, it was raining. And I'm someone who's a planner, so sometimes I get disappointed when I plan to do a thing and then it wasn't pushed through because I need to cancel it because I had to do other things. I was kind of disappointed earlier when I woke up and it was raining and I said, "Oh, I won't be able to do the live stream today." So that's why I kind of posted that I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But then I realized that I have a Zoom call with a subscriber who will be asking questions about our culture, about dating Filipinos because it's dating one. So at 10 a.m. maybe tomorrow. So I really need to. I decided that I am gonna do the live stream today because the rain also stopped, but now it's raining again. Daryl Johnson 4230 said, "Hi Daryl, thanks for watching my live stream today. I always enjoyed the live stream because I enjoyed reading all your thoughts like real time. Even if I only see myself, I don't see you guys. I hope we can all see you guys. Whenever you come here in the Philippines and I'm available." And you want to talk to me about dating Filipinas. Yeah, but I also have a full time job. That's also, and sometimes my schedule gets really crazy when it's the bare months already, like September, October. Now it's not crazy, but it's gonna get crazy on October, November, and we'll be preparing a lot of things, and we'll be practicing for a company presentation, something like that. Said hi, Darrell Johnson 4230. You're very intelligent. Wow, thank you so much for that. But I don't know. Am I? I don't know. John Lincecum. I have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends, but some extreme feminists are hard to put up with. Yeah, I was once a feminist, John. But as I grow older, yeah, I think when I was 25, I realized that one, oh, it's toxic. And instead of feminism, most of them are like man hating. And I don't think so. I don't know. I don't want to talk about a lot about it. But yeah, I created a video about it why I am not one anymore. because it turned like toxic. Aray. Oh my god, it's raining. I wished I could have met you, but you were so busy. Yeah, during that time when you're here, John, I was so busy. And I'm not busy anymore now for the past few days. But yeah, I also have to go to I have physical therapy every 2 days or 3 days. I forgot. Yeah, for my scoliosis. I'm not busy, but I'm kinda. So yes, but I'll be busy again in December. Yes. Yeah, John. But maybe some other time, since you're gonna marry your Filipina, I can meet you and her. So who knows? John, you were only feminist light. No, back then I was. Michael Evans, do you still hate men? No. Of course, they're men like the ones who are cheaters, the ones who physically abuse women, something like that. You'd hate them, but you have a reason, not like before that you're just hating men because they're men. Yeah, but it's not like before. My pimples are getting worse. I hate them. We'll have to see what happens. It would be nice though, yeah. Your girlfriend is 21 years old, right? She's kind of young. Wait, I'll go back with feminism. So yeah, Michael Evans. There's a lot, but there's still a lot of traditional women. If you want to go to, if you want to explore, you can go to provinces. There's still a lot of traditional women in provinces. Michael. There is an ant on my camera. Spelling. Hmm. Do you think any were lesbians? You missed my comment. I wait. I haven't. Where is that? I have a lot of LGBTQ friends, but some with extreme feminists are hard to put up with. Is this? Do you think any were lesbians? You missed my comment before the LGBT. Wait, where is that? I have to read it again. Awesome. Where was that? No, it's you only said I have a lot of LGBTQ friends. Extreme feminists are hard to put up with. And then pronunciation are okay. I can't find it. John. Who's lesbian? I don't get it. Aray, my pimples are very painful. I can't find the. I don't understand what's lesbians now, John. Yeah, she's 21, but thinks pretty mature for the most part, except for TikTok videos. Okay. Can't say a lot about that, John, since I haven't met her. It was literally in between those two comments. Where is that, John? Gotta find it, John. Where? In between. Okay, I'm gonna read John, huh? Both pronunciations are okay, but I say route like root, lol. Then it's Darren K. New to your channel, watch a couple videos. Then Juggernaut said yes, and then Daryl John said hi. And then Daryl Jun said, "You're very intelligent." And then you said, "I have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends." Then where was that? Is it like you were only feminist light? Lol, is it this one? I'll try to rewrite it. Maybe you haven't. I don't know, John. Yeah, but I think I have to end my live stream now. Or I'll just wait for your message, John, for your chat, John, because it's raining now. And maybe if it gets harder, I can cross and go to my room. Right before Hi Daryl. Where is that? Oh, I can't find it, John. You just said, "Oh wow, you are farther than I thought you were." No, lesbian da, Dan. No lesbian, John. I really can't find lesbian here. Michael, what provinces are the best for traditional Filipino? Leyte? I can't say because as far no, I don't want to generalize, but provinces really have traditional Filipinas. But I can say because I haven't met every like Filipino from provinces, so I can't compare. But if you come here in Cebu, there are a lot of traditional Filipinos in the provinces. But in the city, it's very diverse because like me, I'm a province girl and I'm in this city. So you can also find a lot of province girls that are now living in the city. Well, some have changed because their values might have changed because of the influence of the city, but there are still those who are still very traditional, who still has who still have the same values when they were still in the province. So I can't really say it's late there because I haven't been there too. And I don't know anyone. I've known some from Leyte, but I don't want to say anything about them because I don't want to say anything bad. So yeah, I won't comment about it. But yeah, I know some, maybe two or three people. Yeah, I don't have a good experience with all of them, so I won't say anything. Now, can you see it right after Michael's comment and before this one? I no, there's nothing. The- I'll read it to you, John. So you said I'll try to rewrite it, and then right before hi from Daryl, and then Michael said, "What provinces are the best for a traditional Filipino Leyte?" And then you said, "Now, can you see it right after Michael's comment and before this one?" No, I haven't seen it. Lol. Sounds like Leyte is a bad idea. My Filipina is from Villabas, Leyte. I don't know where is that because I'm not familiar with Leyte. I no no no, Michael. That's just based on my experience. As I've said, I haven't met everyone from Leyte, but just makes me not because I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it because maybe yeah, and I don't know where from Leyte exactly. Yeah, but I don't want to generalize people. It's just that I happen to know them and I don't have a very good experience with them. So I was just honest. But yeah, I don't want to say anything because as I've said, I haven't met everyone. I it was right before now. Can you see it? I think YouTube is blocking it for me. I know, John. You said My Filipina is from Villabas Leyte, and then Michael said John at John Lincecum 6390. No way. And then you, it's your comment, it's your chat again. It was right before now. Can you see it? I think YouTube is blocking it from you. I really think so. But usually it says like if you write that message, and it's gonna say message restricted, but there's no such thing right now. I can see anything. I maybe it's blocking your message, John. So I think I really have to say bye now, people, because it's raining now and I'm gonna go back to my room. So I really enjoy doing the live stream with you guys. Hopefully I can do it again. And I hope you all have I asked if any feminists were. I don't think so, John. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I've read it now, John. I don't think so. I think they just have reason, something like that. Yeah, I think it's censored. Now that you are or were. What's that? I don't understand now, John. But I don't think they're lesbians, John. Feminists, I don't think. Just because they're lesbians, they're feminists. No. Okay, I believe you. Obviously, you're a good person. Yes, there may be like instances or circumstances that made them feminist, but I don't think they're lesbian. And even back then, when I was a feminist, never, I'm pretty sure I'm not a lesbian. Never. That's weird that it can't be seen. What? What you can't be seen? I don't understand now, John. But I forgot. Yeah, so never, never crossed my mind. And I'm pretty sure about myself. S- Don't think so, John. Yeah, but I think I might need to end this live stream already because yeah, but it's not really hard. But I think in my cell phone's gonna get wet. Will you do a live stream from your bedroom? No, because my room right now is just like really small. I have a lot of stuff because back then I had a business, an online business. I'm selling products online and I have like storage where's a lot. So it's crowded and I also have my sister. She's resting right now. Yeah, because her shift is kind of like at night. She's working at night. So that's why I can't do live stream in my bedroom. The original comment. Yes, Michael. My girlfriend is from Leyte. That's weird. Will you do a live stream from your bedroom? I don't feel the rain, John. John Michael, because look at that. It's raining there, but here it's not raining because there's a I here. Look at that. I no. There's trees, but if it gets hard, the rain gets harder, it's gonna my phone's gonna get soaked and I won't be able to make videos. So look at that. It's wet there. But here it's not. Yeah, but if I have time, I can do another live stream. Just visit my YouTube channel every now and then because I'll be posting their announcements in my live stream or my next live stream. But I don't do it every week because I have work and I also go back to my hometown every now and then. and I can't do live stream there because it's very there are pigs and they get noisy, and I'm afraid the internet reception is not that strong at some point. So I might be the live stream might not be clear or audible enough. Yeah, so I hope you all guys enjoy my live stream and you find it valuable. So, yeah, enjoy. If it's still like morning there, enjoy the rest of the day whenever wherever you are. And if it's night there, so good night. Have a good rest, guys. See you on my next live stream. And if you haven't, check out my latest video. Go check it out. Understood. Bye. Have a great. I read it already. Huh, lucky man. Yeah, that wasn't expected. Thank you so much, guys, for joining my live stream. I really appreciate it. It's 10:08 p.m. here. Yeah. Good night, John. Have a good rest. Bye, guys. What would you do if you wanted Bye, guys.